few minutes and meet the Gamecocks. From Oceanside, California, senior Zero Tahina. A freshman from Upper Marlboro, Maryland, number 1, Maddie McDaniel. And a junior from Columbia, South Carolina, number 2, Ashlyn Walker. From Albertville, Minnesota, sophomore number 5, Tessa Johnson. A freshman from Camden, South Carolina, number 8, Joyce Texas, number 15, Adele Tack. Ellenwood, Georgia, senior, number 20, Sanaya Fagan. Vito, Florida, number 21, Chloe Pitts. Number 25, Raven Johnson. Bill, Arkansas, junior, number 30, Miriam Dowra. Senior out of Columbus, Ohio, number 35, Sophia Walker. And the assistant coaches for South Carolina, Joette Law, Winston Brady, Mary Woolley, Khadijah Sessions, and associate head coach Lisa Boyer. And head coach Dawn. Let's captured for your South Carolina Gamecocks.
So easily, I keep thinking this day that you leave me. We got snakes in the club legally. And I'm saying, is it Keisha? Is it Ashley? Was it Danny? Is it Parth?
So we're gonna put your knowledge to the test. How y'all doing today? Thank y'all for playing our game. Are y'all ready for the first question? All right, let's see. Up first, which season did South Carolina finish with a perfect record 38-0? Is it A, 2016 to 2017, B, 2021-22, or C, 2023-2024? C, oh, he said that one with the quickness. All right, that is correct. All right, and again, you just have to get 2 out of 3.
fans and all of your kids in action?
I mean, women's basketball is in high demand. I think the support of all the fans around the country has been at a high level. It's only fitting that we engage and we give them an opportunity to enjoy probably something that they don't often get to see is a small part of what we do in practice. So, you know, appreciate you all. It's a sold out practice, open practice, so thank you so much.
We do love fans coming and getting to see, you know, something that's a little more fun, but also like I was actually just watching Sanaya Fagan like knocking down threes and Joyce Edwards putting in some very intentional work into her free throw shooting. This is a great opportunity to be in this building and maybe get some looks that they're going to see in the championship game on Sunday.
Yeah, we try to create some competition with the shootout with the threes, and you see a high level competition. You see some players probably hit consecutive threes that they haven't done in a basketball game. We're gonna need them tomorrow when we take away from.
You know, I was talking to Coach Yo. She's played both UConn and South Carolina this year, getting a scouting report from her, and she said it's hard to scout you all because anyone can be great on any given night. It was Joyce Edwards' night the other night. But how do you approach it of who does what when you're trying to win a championship?
Well, I think you have to look at who's being productive, and it varies from game to game. We got a really great roster of talented young ladies that they bet on themselves always. So it's all about production. You know, production doesn't have a name or a face or a number. It is, are you doing the things that you're supposed to do to help us win?
You said something to us in a meeting. We just had our ESPN meetings to get ready for the game broadcast. And you talked about, you know, the responsibility you feel for the future of your young women. What was the thing that the phrase that you used? I don't want to say it, I want you to say it. You know what I want, right? Tell me, what is your role?
Yeah, my role as a coach is I'm singularly focused on being a dream merchant for our players. So we're gonna win a lot of basketball games. We're gonna experience going to a Final Four, you know. But the bottom line, all of our players want to be pros. So we work on habits, pro habits that once they actually secure them here on the collegiate level, when they get to the next level, they're going to be prepared to play any role that a franchise has for them. They're going to be able to be great teammates. They're going to be able to play on the biggest stage. No stage is going to be too big or too small for them to handle whatever role they'll have to play at the next level.
Coach, you are the only coach to beat Gino Moriyama in a national championship game. Think about that. All the great things on the court. You guys are two coaches from Philly. In some respects, grew up in a similar way, trying to prove people wrong and try to chase your dream. When you take the court tomorrow against Coach Moriyama, what is it like for you knowing you've both been on a really intriguing platform?
I think, you know, what we have in common is we serve young people, we serve the game of women's basketball. We try to put a product on the floor that people can be truly proud of and people can get around. And we created some of the best fan bases in the country. So I think with what we've given to the game won and has returned its favor. And we just hope that we put on a show that everybody can get their money's worth and the viewership is, you know, off the chain.
All right, last question before we get out of here. We're so grateful to all of you great fans who come out to support and to watch. I know there's a lot of young aspirational people here. Maybe it's in basketball or maybe it's in other areas of life. What would you tell the young people in here today has been important for you in your life, that you see is important in the lives of the young women around you to succeed in life?
Yeah, I'll quickly just say this. I'll give my life motto, and I got it from the most unlikeliest place, watching House Party 2. I'm probably dating some of you all, but in that movie, there's a life lesson and motto that I live by, and it was about kid and play, playing around in college, and the professor told them, you have to do what you don't want to do to get what you want. And that applies to anything that you're trying to be successful. So keep doing the things behind closed doors. Success awaits.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you do the kitty pig dance, but you keep doing it. I don't know if you need to take it. I got it. I know it. We are so grateful, Don Staley. You continue to lift up so many people. You yourself are a legend, and I know I've looked up to you for so many years. Thank you all for being here, and thank